Hello, we are live. Here we are, Carlos Lopez, your mortgage lender, on Thursday's updates. Yes, half of the month of July is gone. Another week. Pretty much, first half of the year is done and extra. You know what's gonna happen, by the way? It's just in 19 days. 19 days is my special day, one of the most important days of the year. My birthday is coming in. Yes. Hey Terry, Melanie. So anyway, very good things to talk about today because as you know, we are back to a lockdown in California, second one. How many more we wanna have, huh? Now I'm thinking about that. I remember on the first lockdown, some people were saying after a few weeks, everybody was talking about reopening the market. Hey Gaby, hey congratulations Gaby. Embilletándote y flaca, huh? Anyway, so I remember the first lockdown when the market was reopening or looks like everything was going back to normal. A lot of people were saying, oh, we're going to have a second lockdown. You will see. And I was a little skeptical. I was like, no, I don't think so. It's over. It's done. Good job. And now we have a second lockdown. And you never know when you're going to be right or wrong, or you're just going to keep learning experience. And this is the reason why we are here, to learn every day to get better and move forward. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. Nobody's right or wrong. Just everybody has different perspective and keep growing. Anyhow, let's go back to the point, correct? I know sometimes I talk too much, maybe I'm too intense. So I'm going to be talking about the difference between the first lockdown and the second lockdown happening right now in the lending part as a lender. What I can see difference, what I can feel difference. And I think it's huge. I feel better now. I'm going to be talking about loans with 1 year of income taxes. Can we do loans with 1 year of income taxes? Yes, and I'm going to be talking about that, how it works. And there is a deal that might be something that you might be looking for, or you know anybody who is looking for that, or I even like it myself. Lulu! 6 units. It's not here in town, it's a little farther, but it's a deal, it's a business. You're looking for business and deal and rental income, that might be something for you. Okay, I have 3 or 4 huge big difference between the first lockdown and the second lockdown, okay? Now in this lockdown, the second one, we know that the market is not crashing. What I mean with that? Well, personally, on the first lockdown, March, April, when everything was talking about what's going to happen and everybody was going to close down the businesses, I was a little worried because I didn't know what to expect. And I was thinking, is the market's going to crash? Is this the new 2008 happening right now? And I'm not ready because I knew something was coming. I just didn't know this was coming, like most of the people, of course. And that was exactly the same thing happening in 2008. What happened in 2008, a lot of people were not expecting it. Yes, people were talking about it, but they were like, it's going to take longer. So anyhow, now we are 4 months after everything started. ¿Qué dice Luis? In the second lockdown, I can tell you right now, I don't think the market is crashing, and I don't think it's going to crash, at least not this year. Why? Because the market is strong for 2 main reasons. The interest rates are the lowest in history. I always talk about that in every show I do every Thursday. Remember, every Thursday I do Thursday's updates, usually around noon. Today I'm doing a little earlier. And besides that, the inventory. Only from March this year to today, this 4 months, the inventory is down more than 20%. And that's huge. So if you don't have much inventory and you still have the confidence from the buyers that they want to buy, the market is going to keep moving up. And that is a huge thing. Even though there are buyers out of the market because they don't qualify, they don't have a job, we had before too many buyers that now it's just having a correction in the volume of buyers. It doesn't mean there are no buyers. It's just a little less. But since you have less inventory, and before the market was overwhelming with buyers and was a seller market, still today it's a seller market. So there's another difference between before and now. So interest rate, the difference between 4 months ago and today, it's kind of the same thing. We didn't know exactly what was the expectation on the interest rate with the first lockdown. Now in the second lockdown, we know the interest rate are going to keep going lower because the interest rate has been going lower since March. We have better rates today than March, and we expect to have better rates 2-3 months from now than today. I don't know how it's going to be after election day, the big day, or next year interest rate, but right now the expectation is to have lower rate than before, and that's a good thing for the market in real estate. What else? Lending, money. Are the more banks, the lenders funding loans, doing loans, getting approved? Yes, we are doing that, and that is a huge difference between the first lockdown and the second lockdown. On the first lockdown, I remember the first month in March, April, I lost 5 deals because of the lenders not doing those loans anymore, like refi cash out, and doing investment loans for non-QM. Non-QM stands for non-qualified mortgage. Non-QM are loans when you don't have regular guidelines for conventional loans as an investor. You just use other kind of income. So I lost those 2 loans, and those loans are not back yet. So that market is still gone. So we know now where we at on the lending part and what loan we can do to do funding and to keep moving the business. We know we can do purchase, no problem, and the rates are terrific. The interest rate for purchase right now, mid 2%. Imagine buying a house with 2.5%, 2.75%. It's just crazy, incredible. And doing the refi rate and term is something similar. It's around 2.875, 2.9 if there is no cash out with credit. If you're gonna do an investment property, the deal we have in escrow right now is 3.5, and just locked it in. Investment property with 3.5 rate. So we have better expectation in what's happening with the lending part and the rate today on the second lockdown than the first lockdown. If you have any question, let me know. So we have bonds funding, and we know what's gonna happen, what kind of loans. We have the interest rate. We know the expectation and where are we going. We know that the market is not crashing. And now we know we can still, even with the second lockdown, go out for dining in a restaurant as long as they have a patio and you can be outside. Remember, the first lockdown, you couldn't even go outside. Like, oh, just go outside for the groceries. You're crazy, you're going outside to do exercise and work out. Whoa. Well, what was the end of the world 4 months ago? Today, okay, you just not go inside places. You cannot dine in, sitting inside the restaurants, but you can still go and have at the patio lunch, dinner, and I think that's great, terrific. I love that, by the way. Those are my differences, in my opinion, with the first lockdown and the second lockdown. What about you? What's your difference? What do you think? Melanie, Luis, Rosie. Okay, 1 year taxes. Yes, if you're a self-employed and you make a lot of money in 2019, but 2018 didn't help you much, then we can probably do the purchase or you refi for your house based on the 2019 income taxes only. As long as you have good FICO score, good credit, and we can get approval from the system. LP usually is the best way to do it. In our system, we have two systems we run to get approval for the clients, DU or LP. Most of the time, LP can give you the option to go with only 1 year income taxes if you are self-employed. So we can help you with that. So that is great. We can do it. It's working. It's happening. If you know anybody who's a self-employed person and want to qualify with only 1 year of taxes, we can help. And now to close the show today, because I gotta go, I have an appointment, and later on I wanna meet a group of people to do something we do every Thursday, and it's exciting. Yes, a deal, 6 units. Check this out. This is from my friend, the listing agent, top producer, or Kelly Williams, Rafael Rima, I love you. Thank you for the info. Mojave, are you familiar with the city of Mojave? It's just 20 minutes drive from here, Pandal, going north. In Mojave, she has this listing. It's only $200,000 asking price. It's 2.5 acres, I believe, 2.5 or 1.3. Anyway, it's a huge lot. What's the deal on it? They have, with permit, 6 trailers parked on there. And the owner charged $230 to each trailer. Cheap. You can raise that easily to $300 probably. And then you're gonna be around 8% return of investment. But this is the deal. This is what the thing I like. Because first, I like units and I like rental income. Second, there is an extra space on the lot that used to be for a real RV or a mobile home with permanent foundation. Mobile home burned down and they never rebuild a new one. So if you rebuild a new mobile home there, big one, double wide, you can rent that one easily for $800 maybe more. And then you're gonna get more return of investment. You see, it's a deal. So if you need information about that property, I can give you the listing information or the phone number for Rima. You can go and get it and do it. And that's it, guys. That was great today. By the way, I just finished my book, Tools of Titans from Tim Ferriss. Amazing book. Took me a year. It's long, but it's helpful. It's about 100 interviews he did, famous people, billionaire people, drivers and shakers and movers, and it's amazing. You should get it. Tim Ferriss, Tools of Titans. And that's it for today. I'm gonna do what I have to do today, and I'm having my kids this weekend. Barbara, Sebastian, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna have a blast. I'm having a lot of things to do to have fun. All right, my family. Love you. Take care. Peace out.